Hi, at the Stalking Show 2026 in Staffordshire County Showground. I'm here with
Andrew Hunter from Outwear.
And what do Outwear do?
So Outwear, we're an importer and distributor of brands, 5 key brands, and we operate in different sectors, but our focus is always outdoor professional workers. So whatever the weather, you need to stay dry, warm and safe, and we've got brands and kit that can equip that, whichever industry you work in.
And what 5 brands are those?
So we've got Protos safety helmets from Austria, their sister company Fanner, which makes chainsaw protective clothing, Woolpower from Sweden, which is a merino brand for socks and base layers, and we've got Sasta from Finland, which makes great outerwear, jackets, trousers, and finally we've got Crispy, which is behind us here with the big orange branding. Crispy is one of the best footwear manufacturers in the world. They're based in Italy, and yeah, they're fantastic.
Yeah, don't they make for other people as well, Crispy?
Not anymore.
Oh, they stopped that?
Yeah, so they have a limited range. When I say they're not for anyone else, they work for us to an extent. We've got Fanner chainsaw boots, so Fanner boots are made by Crispy, but they used to make for many other brands, but they focus on growing their own brand. They've just celebrated 50 years in business, and they're now really strengthening their own name. It's in the 2nd generation, and yeah, they're looking forward.
So at Outwear, what are your main responsibilities day to day?
My responsibilities is trying to run the company.
Okay.
So yeah, managing director, trying to do a bit of everything. Yeah. But we've got a really good team, so we've got warehousing, sales, operations, finance, all those sort of things. But yeah, I enjoy coming out to trade shows, seeing people doing the sales. So my main hat is probably sales. Yeah. So visiting the retailers that we work with, we've got about 150 shops around the UK that we supply. And then coming to trade shows, that's our chance to see the end customers and speak to them. We don't get that stuck in the office. So trade shows are important for us to meet people, get feedback that we might not hear, because the retailers might not tell us.
No, exactly, yeah.
They might say, oh, your products are great or they're poor, but we find that out here. And
they're great.
Yeah, they are. We don't get many bad complaints.
No. And as far as the show's concerned, what products are a particular focus for you?
So for us at the Stalking Show, it's mainly Crispy footwear. So we have a specialist range of hunting and stalking boots. We have our Highland series, which is very innovative with it's like a gaiter system built into the boot. We've got our new Futura series, which is looking at where we think hunting boots will be, and then we've got more of our traditional range behind us here, which has got a bit of everything for everyone. There's no one boot that is fit for every environment or for every conditions. We're not here just to sell you 3 or 4 pairs, but we genuinely think you should have 2 pairs. You know, one that's maybe a bit taller for wetter, steeper ground, and then a shorter boot like these ones for spring, summer or drier conditions. Rotate the use of your boots, they'll last longer. If you try and use one for everything, you're not giving it a chance to breathe.
I do that with my shoes, never mind my boots. So as far as the next 12 months are concerned, is there any interesting trends or new tech coming out you can think of?
We're not really a seasonal, none of our brands are seasonal. We try and make products that last for many, many years. We're not so much in fashion, so it's not like the catwalk where there's a certain...
So you're never going to be out of fashion, are you?
We're never in fashion, so we're never out, yeah.
Exactly.
No. So but we make products that are functional, that are really innovative. Our Protos helmets were launched 12, 13 years ago, and they're still the benchmark now for innovation and design.
And safety.
And Crispy is the same. So we spend a lot of time designing and getting it right the first time, so that we've got a long product, and that means that the retailers are able to keep it on their shelves for long. They don't have to worry about stock being surplus. They can sell it consistently at the right price, and customers, they like it because they know they can buy it next year again. They don't have to bulk buy it. They know what they're getting, and it'll be here in a year.
You mentioned an interesting phrase in there which I wasn't aware of previously, that it sounds like you instigate a lot of these products.
We give a lot of feedback to our brands. So the UK is quite unique. We are a small island, but we have very challenging natural environment. So you've got the Scottish Highlands, you've got the lowlands in Scotland. Throughout England, you've got the grouse moors, you've got mountains in Wales. It's a very mountainous, hilly area, but not to the extremes of Europe, where it's the top of their mountains. They get precipitation, but it's always dry. There's not as much rain. We get rain all year long. So we need products that can perform in very wet, damp conditions. And that means different sole units, different grip conditions, but we can see trends in terms of what customers might like, and we can start to steer brands down that route. We had a big part to play in the Crispy Highland Pros, so they were originally and still are sold throughout Europe as an orange boot. We recognised in the UK that wouldn't work, so we got them designed in green and black, and that was us that instigated that. We chose a sort of British racing green for the Futura series. It's not officially British racing green, but we like to call it that. So yeah, we've had a nod in that. And in the chainsaw industry, the black forest boots, the Crispy Force, they're exclusive for the UK. We wanted black ones, but we helped design the Crispy Force and launched it in 2020. So the video that you see for the Crispy Force was filmed on our local estate, back in Dumfries. So yeah, we're working closely with all these brands, and we don't shout about it. We don't need the kudos or the fame. We just want all the people in the UK that we work with using really fantastic products. We don't have big marketing budgets. We don't shout about it. We rely on word of mouth, repeat business, and good customer service.
It's a good job. You're good then, isn't it?
We try hard. Yeah.
It's working. Thanks for your time. Been good to talk to you.
Great. Thank you.
Cheers.